Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Simply Sweet Gemini here, and today I have a mid-month coloring update to share with you. So in February we have obviously Valentine's Day coming up, and also this month a lot of colorists do colorings of fairy characters and images. So I decided to split this month's coloring into two parts. So today I'm going to be sharing with you all of my Valentine's Day colorings that I've done. And then the rest of the month I'll be working on fairy images so that I can share those with you at the end of the month. So I hope you enjoy watching, and I'm going to start by sharing some of the colorings I did in books, and then I'm going to move on to the PDFs that I've completed. So in no particular order, the first book that I worked in was Dreamlings 3 by Edwina McNamee. So in this book, I colored this seahorse. So it's not really a Valentine's Day image, but I decided to color it using a Valentine's Day color palette. So I used just some markers and some gel pens to do this one. And I like the brightness of everything. So this is one of the books that I do want to complete for the year 2021. So I've been trying to do as much as I can out of this one. So that was the first thing. The second book that I worked in was Baby Dragons, and this one is by Jade Summer, and the one that I did is this guy. So also not a Valentine's Day image, but I colored it in the red, pinks, and purples. And I thought this was really cute. So I really like the way he turned out. This one was super quick to do for me. I just used the Ohuhu markers as well as some gel pens to accent, and I called it a day. And sometimes it's nice to just do simple images for me. So I really like the way this one turned out. The next book that I worked in was in Chubby Cherubs, Baby Angels to Color and Display. And this is a Zendoodle coloring book, and these ones were illustrated by Deborah Muller. So this is the image that I did, and this one is Cupid. So I colored her all using Bic and Ohuhu alcohol markers, and I did do a bit of shading using Black Widow pencils. Hopefully the light hasn't washed her out. So you can see that, and then I used a bit of gel pens just to add some sparkle to the page. And this one was also very simple to do. So I really like the way this one came out. So that was in this book. So the rest of the items that I'll be sharing with you are PDFs. So because I don't have that many Valentine's Day themed books, as most of you know, I just started my coloring journey last year, so haven't accumulated that many, but I do hope to purchase the 50 romantic miniatures that Camellia Angelkova came out with. So hopefully when I receive that, I'll be able to do a bit more. So the very first PDF that I completed was this one, and this is titled Sweetheart, and it's actually illustrated by Color and Sheiks by Daria. So I got this image off of Color and Sheik's Facebook coloring page. So she had hit 1,000 subscribers on her coloring page, so she decided to give this one out as a freebie. So since I joined her group, I was able to get this image as well. So I colored all of this one in Black Widow pencils and just a bit of Stickles and clear Jelly Roll. sparkle on her. So I really like the way this one turned out. This is a grayscale image, so it does look very professionally done. And I really like her illustrations this way. So that was one of them. The second one that I did is this cute mandala, and it's called Heart to Art. This one is illustrated by Danny Banani, and this image I believe is from the book Yippee Kawaii Yay, the Mandala Magic. So she actually has a website that she has uploaded some free mandalas on that you can go and purchase at no cost. So if you are interested in trying out some of her images, that would be a great place to go check it out. So this one, I know I tried using a color test, and we're not supposed to use that many colors in mandalas, but I just really liked making it more colorful, so that's what I came up with. And as you can see, it's got a lot of different cute elements in it. And then for the jars of candy, I decided to put glossy accents on them, so they actually look like clear jars. And all this was done in just markers and gel pens, and like I said, some glossy accents. So it's really cute. I don't know if the camera will focus there. And I also put some glossy accents on these jars as well. So that was the next one that completed. So then the next three are images that I purchased off of Mystic Art Mirror's Etsy store, and this is the Be My Valentine image set. So this was the first girl that I completed, and these are actually the very first colorings that I've done from Mystic Art Mirrors, and I'm really enjoying coloring her stuff. Sorry, let me just so this one was done all with markers, and then I did do shading using both Prismacolor Scholar pencils as well as Black Widow pencils, and I think that it turned out really nice. I used stickles as well and some gel pen just to accent things. So if you're interested in doing or following along on a tutorial, I know that I think Zucchini Kitty has a wonderful tutorial doing this image up on her channel. So I will link that down below if you are interested in following along in her tutorial. And I think that the colors she chose were amazing. So I may want to color this one again just so I can follow along in her tutorial as well. So the second one that I did from Mystic Art Mirrors was this girl. And again, it's still from the same set. So I did the same thing where I basted everything in alcohol markers, and then I just did shading with pencil crayons. And in this girl, I decided to make her hair a little different. So I used the Pentel Dual Hybrid gel pens. I think I used the Sparkle Pop ones to do kind of like highlights in her hair. So I thought that that was really cool, just to add some different textures in her hair. So on her bow I used stickles as well as metallic gel pens, and I really like the way that she turned out as well. I think she kind of started to look a little Christmassy, but I think I was able to pull it back into Valentine's Day. So that was the next image. And then the third one from the set that I did was this girl. And this one I just decided to do with really bright colors. So mostly used pinks and purples, so just different tones of it. And then on the different roses, I also outlined them with stickles, as you can see. And these ones were just super fun to do. I colored all 3 of these in about a week's time. And I just loved having to, play with the different styles of hair, and of course working on doing skin tones a bit more. So this one didn't turn out as good because I guess my marker was running out of ink. But I find that her images are great for practicing, shading as well as highlights and darkness in faces. So I'm definitely going to print out these images a couple more times and practice them more. But I do like my first go at them. So those were from Mystic Art Mirrors. And then the next one that I did is this image of Cupid. And this one is from Hannah Lynn, and I believe it's from her Mystical Maidens and Curious Creatures book. I have the PDF version, so I really thought that this image would be perfect for Valentine's Day, so I just printed this one out. Sorry for the noise if you can hear in the background. So this one I did basted again with markers and then shaded it with pencil crayons. And then for the background, I prepared the page with clear gesso and I used the Faber-Castell gelatos on them. It was my second time using them, and I don't know if I did a good job or not, but sometimes I do enjoy having the texture in the background rather than just it all being smooth, so I'm okay with it. But I definitely think I need to practice a bit more on using different mediums for backgrounds. But overall, I do like the way it turned out, and I just kept it a simple color palette. So this one was really fun to do as well. So that one was Hannah Lynn. And then the very last image that I colored was this one. And this is actually from an artist named Lendl Art. And I found her through Etsy. And she does a lot of cute animal drawings as well as some like really cute chibi girls. I can put the link to her store in the description box as well. So this one is a grayscale image, and I decided to copy it out on this kind of like cream colored paper just to make it a little different. This is my first time doing like realistic fur, and I just did it where the darker areas of the puppy were supposed to be, and I just left the rest of the skin like open and without any stroke marks, because I did get lazy. I think maybe next time if I attempt this again, I will probably try to cover all of the dog up. But I think that this one turned out pretty cool too. I decided to use Black Widows and Prismacolors on the pencil parts, and for the 2 hearts here I actually used the Nuvo glitter markers that I had just purchased, and then I accented everything with gel pen, and that's that image. So I thought that this one was really cute. So I do have some other works in progress that I'm working on, and I will share them with you at the end of the month. So I wish everyone a very happy Valentine's Day with whatever you're doing and whoever you're spending it with. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye now.